Welcome to episode 63 of Caleb's Basketball Pod. Want to start by talking about the Orlando Magic and where they go from here for the next 4 to 6 weeks at least, as it was announced Paolo is out 4 to 6 weeks with a oblique injury. Just bad timing. I mean, Orlando was playing really well. One of the top defensive teams. We aren't surprised their shooting had improved. Blanchero himself came off of a 50-point game a few nights ago. And to be honest, I think he had a shot at an All-NBA team. Maybe even first or second. But now, I mean, we don't even know if he'll meet the threshold for the games because he's going to miss at least 4 to 6 weeks. It's just disappointing. As an NBA fan, it's very disappointing. And we know he's going to come back from this. We know he'll play like he was, but it may take him some time to get in the groove, and who knows where the Magic will be as a team. We know they're going to fight. It's not going to be a problem of them giving up and them not trying. So we know they're going to put in the fight and put in the work. We know that's there. It's not going to be a problem. It's just going to be, do they have enough offense, enough firepower? Because some games, Paolo was their offense. So just be interesting to see where they go. Paolo also set teammates up, got everyone involved. But yeah, I just want to see where Orlando goes from there. They play at Cleveland tonight. That is televised on ESPN. And we're going to see our first glimpse of Magic for the time being without Paolo Blanchero. So be interesting to see what they do. I still think they're going to compete and battle, and you sure can't overlook them. Because if you do, they'll beat you just because of the fight and the grit that Orlando's shown. So, like I said, it'll be interesting. I hope for the sake of the league that by the time Paolo comes back, Orlando is still in the playoff fight, so we get the Paolo that we were seeing before this injury. Hope he's coming back playing and helping them fight for a playoff spot, later on in the season. So, be interesting to see where they go from here. I just spoke yesterday on the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't want to keep harping on them. I really don't. But we saw a game where Giannis had 30-some points, 37, Dame Lillard had 4. And they got hammered by the Memphis Grizzlies, who were short-handed. I don't want to say it's time to panic for Milwaukee, but it's really close to being time to panic for Milwaukee. They need to win some of these upcoming games. They have Cleveland Saturday and Monday. They need to win one of those for their own season to prove they can beat a team that's looking like they're top in the league. Because right now, they're versus these top in the league teams. They hung in there with Boston, but they lost. They'd even hang in there with Memphis. They need a win. They need one badly, but they have to figure out their defense. Their defense is bad. They're getting out-hustled by everyone. They got out-hustled by the Grizzlies. Ja Morant threw a alley-oop when he was sitting on the floor. There's no way you should allow someone behind you that he can pass to when he's sitting down. Defense, come on, guys. You have to give that maximum effort. And then we also seen, which something I spoke on yesterday, Giannis and Dame just not being on the same page. We saw Giannis sit on the floor away from his team bench last night. Things are not looking well in Milwaukee. A coaching change ain't going to help. Giannis needs mature, to be honest. He needs to be called out. He has not been the welcoming teammate to Dame Lillard. He has not made him feel like this is his team too. He still wants it to be his team, and he played with that persona of it's me against the world, and that don't work for team basketball. That works if you're playing one-on-one games. Not playing one-on-one games. You're the best basketball league in the world. It's not one-on-one versus team. You aren't winning games by yourself. You saw that. 37 points did nothing. They still lost by 20-some. This is a team game. This is not an individual game, and Giannis is too wrapped around himself to realize he needs to welcome Dame, embrace Dame, and become the best two-man duo in the league instead of thinking about it's me against everyone. It's not you against everyone. It's Milwaukee Bucks against everyone else. Until they figure that out, until he gets that, until your leader gets that, Milwaukee's not going to be a threat to anyone. They may win a couple here and there on nights where they do get along, but that's about it. That's all we're going to see from them. They're not a threat to anyone in the East, not a threat to anyone in the West. They're, at this point, be lucky to make a play-in seed. And I'm just saying, from effort of basketball, you look around the league, the Hornets are trying in the East. They're playing hard every night. The Chicago Bulls are playing hard every night. The Brooklyn Nets are playing hard every night. Teams are out there trying, competing their butts off, and Milwaukee is just there. Just there. Not trying. Not playing their hardest. Not trying to out-hustle everyone. Not diving on the floor for loose balls. Letting a man that's on the floor throw an alley-oop. Now, come on, guys. What are we doing? You want to be in the NBA? Even better than that, do you want to win a championship? Because it starts now. You can't halfway the regular season and be like, oh, it's playoffs. Let's become this unstoppable team. You'll be lucky to even make it, guys. Milwaukee has to figure this out, and they better do it soon, or it's time to hit the panic, and it may be time to trade away some of the stars and rebuild, because your stars aren't giving you anything anyway right now. That's my rant on Milwaukee. We heard Joel Embiid started 5-on-5. Good. Still undisclosed what his injury even is. So, not sure what he's trying rehab or what he's trying to come back from. We have no update on Kreiler in his timeline. It's weird not hearing updates on it. Makes you wonder, like, I don't want it to happen, but I would not be surprised if in a month or so they just announced Kawhi's done for Via. And that would suck. But it would surprise me at this point. He could even play in Olympic basketball. Stephen Curry's missed a couple games. Bradley Beal's missed a couple games. But the NBA, the competition, everything's heating up. You have to love this as an NBA fan. Like I keep saying, I think this is going to be one of our most competitive seasons we've seen in years in the NBA. I believe there's a lot of teams that could come out of both sides, to be honest. And let's remember, my next talking episode will be on Monday. So right now, we have Cleveland and Oklahoma on watch. Who is going to be the last undefeated team left in the league? We have Cleveland at 5-0, and we have Oklahoma at 4-0. So we have both of them on watch. And it's going to be interesting to see who the last one to be defeated is. So both teams are playing really well, playing on both sides. Shea's looking like an MVP contender. Chet's looking like a possible MVP or Defensive Player of the Year contender. He outplayed Wemby on Wednesday night. 19 points. Wemby had 6. Wemby's career low. And that's something else I just want to say real quick. Like, I know everybody's saying Wemby's the face, the future of a star of the NBA, this and that. He's going to be and all this stuff. If he is, we need more from him too. Like 6 points. This is your rival, and you go out and you put up 6 points. Like, come on. This is the game you get up for. This is the game I'm like, this is my rivalry. I'm going to go and I'm going to attack him. And I'm going to show why I was the number 1 pick the next draft and why I should be ahead of him. But you aren't showing that. So, I'm seeing up and down stats from Wemby. Thought Chris Paul would maybe help his development a little bit more, but it's not really looking like that. It's looking like his development's not going to be as quick as everybody said. And it may take a little bit. It may take longer than what people have been saying, which you have to give him time. He's still going to be a star in this league. I don't think he's going to be the face of the league. I think there's a lot of guys that could be. Right now I'm not seeing it him, and I could be wrong, but I need to see more from him. He needs to be the guy that when he's on my team, there's a chance I can win any game, and I just don't see that from Wemby right now. And not saying that can change. I'm saying right now that's not it. He doesn't have that undeniable competitiveness that means every single time I step on the court, my team has a shot to win. So it'd be nice to see that too. Need to see a little bit more of an edge from him. A little bit more aggression, stop settling for long threes, walk inside more, post up, get your shot, get where you're comfortable at. Does he even know where he's comfortable at? I'm not sure because his shot selection's random. Got to see a little bit more consistency on what his shots are. What are the shots you're working for? What are the shots you want? Where do you want your shots? Where do you want the ball? Do you want to post up? Do you want the ball at the elbow? Like, where you want it? And I like to see a little bit more consistency on that. But yeah, we're going to keep Cleveland and Oklahoma on our watch. Talk about who is the last one undefeated Monday, if it was a last one, or there was a last one. We'll talk about that Monday. Let's get to our spreads real quick. We have Boston at Charlotte. We have Charlotte plus 10.5. I'm going Boston here. We have Orlando at Cleveland. We have Cleveland minus 6.5. I'm going Cleveland here. We have New York at Detroit. We have Detroit plus 6.5. I'm going to go Detroit on this one. I don't necessarily think they win, but I think they have it close. Knicks will pull it out in the end. Point totals real quick. Let's see. Over 230 for Boston, Charlotte. I would go. I'd go over 213 for Orlando, Cleveland, and yeah, I'd stick at under 226 for New York, Detroit. We have Kings at Hawks. Hawks are plus 6.5. I'd go with the Kings on that one. And then I'd go over 230. We have Bulls Nets. This is an easy over. 202. I'd most definitely go over on the total score. The Nets are minus 1.5. I take the Bulls on this one. We have Lakers at Raptors. Lakers are minus 9.5. I think I take the Lakers on this one. They have to adjust. Bad couple games, but they have to adjust, and they will. Redick will make the right moves. Under 228. Yeah, we'll stick under 228. We have Pacers at Pelicans. Most definitely go under 236 for that. We have Pacers at minus 4.5. I take the Pacers. We have Nuggets at Timberwolves. We have the Timberwolves minus 4.5. I take the Timberwolves. And we have over 208. I believe that's an easy over. We have Oklahoma at Portland. We have Portland at plus 11.5. That's tough to say they're going to win by more than 12, but I think they'll win by more than 12, so I'm taking Oklahoma on this one, and I'd go over 223 on the point total. They have under, but I'd go over. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on Monday. We'll keep some bonus Vegas picks episodes up the next couple of days. But just having fun doing this, talking to you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out. And if you have questions for me, comment on the videos. I'll be happy to answer them. Talk NBA. Yeah, just put it out there. I'll answer them. And yeah, I just love talking basketball. I've had a lot of fun. I've had some great episodes in this last week, and I hope to have some more quality great episodes with hopefully some more guests. So let's see. Stay tuned. And yeah, check you Monday.